Well, good afternoon and welcome to my session after lunch. Today I get invited to speak about some of the research activities among academics. So I think this is not very, it's very difficult. So it will be a good story after the lunchtime. So I don't think I can bore you very much, but I think my session will be not too long. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Yeah, so I prepared this slide based on the question that I got during the 2 days event. So that's what I come up to explain a little bit about the operations and logistics in rail system for this network, which is the Thailand Railway Research Network, which established a few years ago, as Dr. Sunarin mentioned. Okay. So there are three main things that I would like to explain about this network. Okay. One, so the Thailand Railway Research Network, the TRRN, the one who co-organized this event is actually, is the organization try to networking many railway researchers and organizations. So when we talk about railway researchers, we talk about this one focus for university professors. Okay, so there may be if you've been working in rail research before, maybe since 10 years ago, when I start some railway research, you may heard Ministry of Science, that they start some executive training with NASDA. That's before they change the organization structure to Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Innovation, and Research. Okay, so that's why maybe some of the people a bit confused. Okay, so but it's the same aim or the same goal is to bring people together, especially academics, to solve, railway or to look more in the railway, because railway is public transport and railway is for everyone. So everyone would like to see the better railway. So that's the same goal. Okay, so what we work together among different universities is establish the railway groups which focus on their domain of expert. So as of now, you may see that there are 3 different rooms. One may be focused on civil and infrastructure. The other one may be rolling stocks, and one of the other is electrification and signaling, and here remaining, as railway has so many subsystems and things. So the remainings, we put it together as operations and logistics. Okay. So, and it's very broad. If you look at the university researchers in the field, you may see industrial engineer, you may see computer scientists, you may see logistician, you may see business people. Okay, so that's about this research group. Okay, and I think what the big achievement, especially this year, is we try to partner with the permanent research organization under the Ministry of Transportation. Okay, so you can see that under the railway is under the Ministry of Transportation, but for the academic, it's under the Ministry of Higher Education. So the 2 groups join together, and we hope that you will see good things coming. Okay, for example, this conference, I need to give a big credit to the group, of this Railway Research Network, and especially the Railway Technology Research and Development Agency. Okay, so this permanent agency may be start only few years, but I'm sure that there will be a good permanent organization that address the railway problem in Thailand. Okay, so this is about, about the networking, who we networking. So you can see in the pictures, I think one of the activities, so we go to see the research agency and talk to PMUB about the projects about the railway related. And I think this year we have some university working together under the Strategic Fund Research Grant. Well, if you're from outside academic world, maybe I share you a little bit for the academic grant in Thailand. As of now, we streamline and then we have two main streams. One is a strategic fund, which is like, working toward strategic program that under the government setting, And the other one is about fundamental fund, which also the government granting for research, but it's managed differently, okay? So the second one that I will talk is, besides we be able to work together under some strategic fund across different university and bring people from, different background working together. So the other one is about fundamental fund. So what is fundamental fund? So fundamental fund is actually give to the university as a block grant. So each university need to decide what they need to do with this block grant for their whole, research of the whole university, meaning railway and the others. So they give the block grant to the university. So each university need to decide what they need to do. Okay, I'll give you example of what's happening. So in Thailand, each university, they will have their aim, or category of what they would like to become, So there are three mainstream and two others. Okay, I'm talking about the three mainstream. It's like, for example, Mahidol and Mahidol University, where I'm come from, we want the global and the frontier research. Yeah, that's our university direction. Maybe from KMUT, King's Mongkut Institute, North Bangkok, they aim for technology and innovation. They aim differently. So each university, they have their own way, So they need to have like a research program, what they would like to pursue each year, and they need to allocate their block grant, okay? So under the block grant that they get, they need to allocate it, okay? And here's how we work together. So we group of university professor from different university. As you see on the slide, I show you like, for example, last year, we have professor from 7 universities that want to work in railway related, okay? And all seven universities that have their own research agenda. I already mentioned, I'm global and frontier research, the other in the technology and innovation track, the other may be the area-based community. But all of them, submit and get the grant approval on railway research. And the railway research varies, And with this aim, one of the major KPIs, it's about the publication for this basic research, which is under the fundamental fund, which might be, I'll show you again, different than this strategic fund, okay? So for the university or for the big grand picture, you have like strategic fund and fundamental fund. Yeah, so what we worked together mainly last year is promoting our university professor in the network group to do the basic research, and we help in facilitate the group and to promote each other, to listen to each other like, oh, what pain do you have? What's the difficult? How to get in touch with the industry? How to do the good publication? So that's we can talk to each other, okay? And I will just show you the small, funding summary, but this slide will be later distributed, so I will not read all the research topic for you, but I will run through it quickly. So last year, we got like 8 research projects submitted for this fundamental fund for the railway sector. Okay, so I will quickly tell you. So there are professors from North Bangkok that want to do something about like the railway maintenance and spare part planning. This is also about the maintenance related, but related to the asset database system with the point cloud systems. Okay, and we have professor from Thonburi who would like to do about the innovative learning. Okay, and also case studies about the transport hub selection. Yeah, for the State Railway of Thailand using the case study of red lines. Yes, and for myself, I also do capacity analysis of the Southern Line. And maybe I can explain a little bit, Well, as I'm from Mahidol University, and Mahidol is very close to Salaya Station and is part of the Southern Line, okay? And we solved that, that's the challenge of have the mixed traffic on this line. So the Southern Line will be the only line that run together, between the Red Line electrified train and also the SRT conventional freight service. So we want to see what's happening in terms of the capacity. And in terms of the user, I heard like, oh, Red Line, it's difficult to run the traffic, We cannot give more than maybe 30 minutes headway or something. So as a researcher, we are curious and we wonder, and we want to see the big pictures of, capacity of this line. So that's the inspiration for me for this research. Okay, so if anyone interested more, you can talk to me later. Okay, and also it's a big picture of 3-dimension of rail transport improvement of service safety and equality, and this is from Waressara University of Technology. And also the case study of the cold chain by rail freights, the fruits, to China by rail. The other one is about, the tourism to promote the travel route in the Southern Corridor, Prachuap Khiri Khan corridor. So I think this is pretty much about the last year research, which driven by university professor who also interested in working in railway. And all these, they need to commit that they need to do certain publication. So this is the deal with the university about the fundamental fund research, okay? So I hope I give you like the big pictures of what's going on. So the last one, as we start the conference last year as Hub of Talents. So if you're in the railway sectors and do research, you may heard that, we may used to have like the exhibition or like conference under Ministry of Science with, different themes and, it probably like disappear now because of the organization restructure. So from now on, I believe you're gonna see this Thailand Research Rail Network, the RRTC, together with the Rail Technology Research and Development Agency as a main, conference among industry and academics. That's what I believe. Okay, so and based on this conference, what we tried last year, we tried to invite different experienced professors from different places. Okay, and we because we think that we're gonna do like publication, we want to do research, we should know a good, well-known professors in railway. And this year we are so lucky that we have Professor Robert with us. He's from TU Delft, and if you're not familiar with this, so TU Delft have a very extensive railway research and 10 different labs working in railway and also the master program. And Professor Rob, he's also the editor-in-chief of very good rail transport planning and management a journal. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So we hope that we can do international collaborations and some activities with the well-known professors. Okay. So last year we also an honor to have a professor from University of Tokyo and Nihon University to visit us and give us the railway research directions. So this year we actually try to have some more activities, and luckily that Professor Tommy, he seems to like Thailand research or interested in Thai rail now. So he coming back actually last week, yeah. And then he told us that he wants to come for his personal interest, but we managed to involve him with the railway anyway. Okay, so he managed to visit, like King's Mongkut, University of Technology at North Bangkok with Dr. Sunarin, and also give some lectures at Prajimbury campus. And in addition to that, he also give lectures at Mahidol, and I think some of the lectures at Prajimbury is online. Yeah, and during this trip, I'm be able to convince him to try the conventional rail to Nakhon Pathom stations. Okay, so if any of you interested about the traditional signaling, with the token, I encourage you to go to Nakhon Pathom station, which is the starting of the new double tracking project. While they constructing the double track project, they temporarily use the traditional railway signaling like token. Yeah, so it's fun for me and it's a good sightseeing as well. Okay. So this year a little bit of academic progress, among us. So Dr. Sunarin inviting us to try, to do some publications. And she managed to have a spatial session for railway operations, management and planning for the International Conference on Computational Intelligence and Intelligent Systems. So if any of you interested in submit, the deadline is extended until October something, and you can contact Dr. Sunarin. She's the chair session. Okay. And with that, so we take this opportunity together with the Railway Research Agency that we visit some railway organization in Japan, including the Rail Research Lab at University of Tokyo, or National Transportation Environment and Safety Lab, and also some of the control center at ODQ Railway Company, and also Railway Technical Research Institute, which is the permanent institute to do the research. And I think we have more colleagues. Maybe we can also visit, JL Freight. If you are interested, yeah, we can request Mr. Chimasang to help arranging this as well. Okay, so I hope this is the big pictures, and if you are new to this, group, so you understand of what's going on, and we are welcome, the new collaborations, and we very much appreciate if you can give, some of your inputs, for the academics as well. Well, thank you.